Good morning and welcome to the vlog. So this morning I'm going to take you on a bit of a walk through the Iberostar Ciudad Blanca here in Alcudia. Let's go. So when your transfer drops you off here, either by coach or by taxi, got this lovely Iberostar Ciudad Blanca welcome sign. And we enter this beautiful lobby. Now you can enter via the steps or via the ramp there. We're going to go up via the steps. There's some seating here at the very front. And then enter this beautiful lobby. As you enter, check-in is over on the left, where you'll be greeted by the friendly staff members. We're always willing to help. And you may get some champagne on arrival too. And to your right, there is a bar. It's usually open at night. I think it opens from 6 o'clock. Yep, from 6 o'clock. You can show football, Formula One, sporting events. There's a desk here for your photos. You can have a photo shoot while you're here. And then there's a sign. Just let you know what's on throughout the day. There's seating here in the lobby. There are toilets just through there, just again to the left of the check-in desk. And then there are lifts and stairs, as this is building 1 of 6. Beautiful. Beautiful lobby. Okay. We do have a little children's spot here. So while you're waiting to check in, the kids aren't getting too bored. They can sit and have a play and a draw here as well. Okay. Let's carry on through the rest of the resort. Now the first place I'm going to take you is one of the most important places. So we walk through these covered archways. A nice bit of shade in the midday sun. Lots of benches for seating. Staff are always keeping the place nice and clean and tidy and pristine. The first place I'm going to take you, of course, is for food. So as you come out of the lobby, head straight down the covered walkway, and to your right we have the restaurant. That's where you'll go for your breakfast, your lunch and dinner, if you choose so. If you are all-inclusive, but the food is amazing. We'll show you a little bit later the selections that they have for breakfast and then for lunch and dinner if we get a chance. As you can see, this is one of the first pools. This is the bigger pool. It can get busy, especially with the sunbeds. As you can see, people have already got their towels out, which I'm pretty sure isn't allowed. But lots of people already got their towels out on the sunbeds. Here we have the small children's pool. I've splash zones and small slide. I think the water's 30 centimetres, so 2 foot deep. But it goes all the way around like a U shape. I have a slide selection here. Little slide to go up. Let's have a look. I'm not going to go up it. I'm not dressed for sliding into the water, especially a kid slide. To the slide, there's one. Now it's just a little bit taller and covered. There's the other. As you can see, I'm walking all the way around this so that you can see you've access everywhere around the pool. So if the kids are around here trying to hide, you can find them. Yes, these slides come out into this pool, so just a little bit deeper at 50 centimetres to allow for splashing. And then there is a very, very small pool there for the little ones. Okay, so let's take a look at the buildings. So when you come for your meal, you will be greeted by a member of staff here. They'll take your room number and guide you in. Go, take a look.
Hola,
Okay.
buenos días.
Hola, buenos días. Very friendly staff. And it's very quiet at the moment, but it does get very busy as you walk in. To your right, you usually have here chefs cooking for you. We will have a chef this morning for breakfast on the fried eggs, as you can see. Very nice fried eggs, and reliably informed. You have all your options there. This is a very popular omelette spot as well. You have your porridge, flan, pastries, toasties, cheese and ham sandwich. And the rest of your cooked breakfast foods. Here you have a selection of sweet treats for after your breakfast. I'll get to those in a minute. Selection of all cooked foods, pancakes, waffles, churros, I believe. Salads in the morning, cooked meats, cheeses, and your spreads. Now this selection can be closed if it's a little quiet. It's open this morning. The microwave's available. There are drinks machine, hot drinks there. And there is a soda machine and water machine here. I think we've got room temperature, ice cold and cold, I believe. And that is your soda machine. Have that on the other side as well. A selection of breads. Cured meats and traditional Mallorcan sausages. Of course, the standard toast and toaster. And here we come round to your pastries. And juices. Your fresh fruit juices there as well. And then over here on the right we have cereals, a large selection of cereals. Yeah, a large selection of cereals there. The milks, including, sorry, just letting somebody go, including your soya milk, almond milks, your allergy-free milks, yogurts and fruits. Maybe take a banana to keep you going for the rest of the day. And that is the dining hall. So I brought you back to reception, which is also building 1 with the 6 floors, as you can see all the way up there. If you're coming out of reception, so you're coming out, you're facing the covered walkway to your left. We're heading to building 2. Again, walking down these immaculately kept pathways and foliage, gardens, things like that. And there is a small children's pool that we showed earlier as you're walking round. As you're walking, so you have this covered area with chairs, bean bags. A lot of the kids club activities take place here, but it is a place for adults to just chill out as well. It's a little bit shaded. We also have, this is where the Star Camp is, so again the kids club. Now what's good here is if you have bought inflatables for the pool while you're on holiday and you don't want to take them home, like many of us don't, you can drop them here and other people are free to use them on their holidays, and everything just gets recycled and just helps out. Those that don't want to buy them but want to play one day, they can. You don't have to go and buy for the kids. Yeah, they have a Star Club here. They have a little football pitch here at night. There's a park and there's a workout area there. They have some activities on here at night. So they have football nets out, they have a cinema, and they have other bits and bobs here as well. We have a pool table, a couple of little rides, tennis table. We have the park that is for the hotel. There is another park next to it, as you can see right there. That is a public park, so anybody can go in that, and there is an entrance to that just over there. Park next to it, that is the one for the hotel. We turn around from here, so go around. It's the workout area. There are some spin bikes over there. I believe they do spin classes. We are in building 2. This is building 2. This is another building with 6 floors. And the 2 buildings with 6 floors have elevators, because obviously they are a bit taller. But building 2, if you're coming from reception down there, to your left. When you're going into building 2, and I believe all buildings are the same, all standard, all have a small ramp for wheelchair access, if not a little steep, and then very, very simple. These are your rooms. And your elevators. And I think all buildings are the similar layout. Okay, so we'll come out of building 2. We'll carry on with the tour. Hey, bud. So we've come from reception down there, we've passed covered seating, we carry on. If we turn right at building 2 instead, carry on down this pathway. They are doing some reseeding of this grass, as you can see. So they put a little temporary fence up. If we could turn right from building 2. As you can see, there are a lot of pathways that can lead you to pretty much the same places. So it's easy and accessible for everybody. Little crossroads here, and we'll take a left. Take a left. Directly in front of us there is building 3. Building 3 has only got 3 floors. It doesn't have an elevator. I'm not sure I'll be able to get into it. We will try. This is building 3. Some more from the pathways where they've been hosed down this morning. Just be aware, because these can get very slippy. So just be aware of that if you're out early, or if there's water from the pools and things on the path. There we go, building 3. Again, a ramp. You to get up. Oh, building 3 has some toilets as well at the bottom, which is good. Didn't know that. Building 2 doesn't. Yep. Standard layout for building 3. As mentioned, there are no elevators in this building. So straight down for your rooms and up these stairs for the other floors. And that's building 3. Now the other buildings, I believe, are the same layout as that. So we don't need to go in there. Good morning, Shadow. Now, coming out of building 3, there's this little pathway to your left. This one's a little more uneven. Again, you see they're reseeding the grass here as well, and they do it in patches. There's another walkway here. Which does come to a junction here with another pathway from over there. So you can cut through from the pathway there into another pool area. Now this pool is generally a little bit quieter. It is smaller. As you can see, some people have already got their towels out on their benches. Not many though. This pool is generally tends to be quieter. It does have a jacuzzi tub. I wouldn't call it a hot tub. I call it a jacuzzi tub. So I wouldn't say it's warm until later on in the day. Okay, so we'll carry on around the pool area, from around the pool area. Now they do all have these little showers next to them, pools, and a little changing booth. A little green hut there for you to get changed. A little bit of privacy. All pools are manned by a lifeguard between 10 AM and 6 PM. And that's generally when the pools close, at 6 PM. Oh, there's another shower there. Yeah, coming down this little walkway. This is building 4. So we've come from the pool there. The building next to it here is building 4. Now we have come round the back of the building. So we'll show you the front. We'll come down this little pathway. Cut through. As you can see, we're back by the main pool area, the main entertainment area as well. There's a stage there that they do the kids' dances and the acts every night. All set up for the day. There's a pool bar there as well. So while you're sat watching the kids in the pool, you get yourself a drink and an ice cream. As I mentioned, this is building 4. So this is the pathway you would take when you're arriving. So you come from reception, you can either carry on straight down the walkway, the covered walkway, and round the pool that way, which is probably your quickest route. Or if you don't want to fight the throngs of people that are there, because they usually are, if you come round the other side as if you're heading towards building 2, and you can converge on the crossroads here and into building 4. We're not going to head in there because the layout is the same, other than this one doesn't have any toilets as well. So only building 3 has got toilets, and building 1 is the main reception. There are 6 buildings in total, but I believe building 6 is private, so I don't think we're able to film in that. Well, we won't be able to film there. Nice and quiet still at 7:45 in the morning, even though all the towels are out, which I don't think should be allowed. Hola, buenos dias. Very friendly staff everywhere. Then they have these baskets just dotted about the resort. So if you've got your pots and cups from food, or you took things back to the room, they have these little baskets for you to put them in, and the staff will collect it. As I said, they're all very friendly and very polite. Lovely staff. But did you expect anything else? Now this is building 5. Again, 3 floors. Same layout as the other buildings. We've walked around the pool, around the back for everybody's sun lounges. Should be a little bit quieter for you. You're just arriving with your suitcases and things. You don't have to battle the people sunbathing. Ramp and a couple of steps in, and that is building 5. Now, if we come out of building 5, see we are at the back of the main seating area, main entertainment area. We believe that building there is building 6, but as you see, it is gated off because it is private. That is building 6 for the same resort. That there is also a smoking area. So there are some small smoking areas dotted about as well. If you are a smoker, you will have to find those out for yourself, as I'm not a smoker. But as you come through from the main pool area, you can walk all the way through the trees, the chairs and tables and things. Got this wooden walkway here, which will lead you to this little area here. So again, some more covered seating. This is an AstroTurf kind of flooring. That is a food truck and a snack area. So you can get things like hot dogs and burgers there when the restaurant isn't open, and they have little snacks, little sandwiches, pastries, things like that. Some more seating, some more sunbeds. So this is, again, a little bit quieter, sometimes a bit shadier as well. And then this then leads you out directly to the beach. So the very back of the property. So there is a little spot here for your water sports. So if you're wanting to go on the jet skis or a sunset tour, things like that, there will be somebody here to take your reservations. Let's head out. Now, as you can see, I've opened that fine, but to get back in, I am going to need my key. I do have that. Yes, I still do have that in my pocket. And now we're on the beach. Beautiful sunrises and sunsets. They do have some beds available to hire. I think they're $18, €18.60 I think, for the two. And you get them from 10 till 6 too. There's a bar here. I believe this is bar 1. The pathway you can see between the beach and the hotel leads you all the way down to the marina, which is just over there. Well, the port, just over there. It's about a 45-minute walk, and they have these bars just dotted down the pathway. You see there's another one there, all serving food and drink if you fancy a walk down to the port area. So we've walked back from the beach, back down this wooden pathway, and as mentioned before, we're back to the main entertainment area with all your tables and chairs and sun loungers, into the pool area. And then past this pool bar. Again, this doesn't open till about 10 AM when breakfast has finished. They'll serve you your drinks and small little bar snacks. And then back into the restaurant for your breakfast. As mentioned with the small pool, these pools don't get too deep. But they do obviously deepen some areas than in the others. So this bit here, it's only about 1.10 meters. Not too bad here. They're in like a bowl shape, I guess. Flooring, and I do believe it over here gets up to 1.5 meters. I've seen them cleaning this pool every night. Even seen them painting where the filters are in there. I've seen them painting in there as well. Yep, we get up to 1.5 meters here. So that's the deepest this pool goes. I believe that's the deepest all the pools go. This one's a nice green pool. It is meant to be green. The tiles are green. It's been nice turquoise, and it is. It's a beautiful pool. A lot warmer, obviously later on in the day when the sun's been on it a bit. All roads lead you back to food. So we've mentioned that all buildings do have ramps and it has good accessibility in this hotel. We do have these chairs on both pools, so that people in wheelchairs or people that do struggle with their mobility can get into the pool quite easily, and the lifeguards and staff are willing to help at any point. And that is your tour of the Iberostar Ciudad Blanca here in Alcudia. I'm going to sit here and relax now and wait for my family to wake up before going to breakfast with them. Thanks for watching.